Hey, what's up guys, TBL here, bringing you some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay on the PlayStation 4. But hold on, stop the presses. Before we get into any of that, today is Thanksgiving. It's a day for us to be especially thankful for the important things in our lives. Things like family, things like friends. It's a day where many of us are going to be eating way too much, and many more of us are going to be doing way too much cooking. And in honor of that cooking, we are going to be using the EM1 Directional Energy Weapon to cook up ourselves some kids on Call of Duty. That's right folks, TBL is a chef of a certain kind, and I'm going to be serving up some charbroiled, laser-cooked kids on Call of Duty. That's right folks, I'm going to be using the Super Space Pew Pew weapon for this match. Now the EM1 has been kind of an odd weapon now. I know a lot of you Call of Duty traditionalists really dislike the idea of a laser weapon. You know, a lot of people don't think it fits with the vibe of Call of Duty, and I can understand that. And there are also a lot of people who think that the gun is overpowered, which I can assure you right now, it most certainly is not, at least not on the PlayStation 4. Now, this weapon did get patched on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 to the point where it deals decent damage output, so it's much better on those consoles, but that update has not hit next gen yet. And despite what you might see in this video, this weapon is fairly difficult to use. It's actually kind of buns. It really takes so long to get kills over medium to long range, as you can see right there. But at close range, when people are right in front of you, you can hip fire this thing for days. It is the best hip firing spread of all of the guns in this game. That direct energy beam is just that. It goes straight forward. Ooh, ate a little bit of a grenade there for breakfast. But yeah, the handling on the EM1 is fairly terrible as well. It is a heavy weapon, which means it has extremely long draw times. And carrying it slows your running speed by a significant amount, so if you are going to be using this, I'd suggest carrying a pistol or something as your secondary so you can switch to that and get that boost in speed back. Doing that will also help you handle those surprise close quarters situations. Alright, but one of the things that I really do like about the EM1 is the fact that it comes with unlimited ammo. It is an energy-based weapon, which means it doesn't utilize mags or clips or any of that. And oh man, did you see that hip-fire accuracy? That's probably the best thing about this gun. Anyways, this gun has no mag, but continuous sustained fire with it will cause the weapon to overheat, which in turn will shut the weapon down for a couple seconds where it has to cool off. This really prevents you from running around spraying lasers all over the place, and generally, in my opinion, feels pretty balanced. Now, to accompany the awesome hip-fire accuracy, I've noticed that hip-firing enemies seems to drop them a little bit quicker. Now, this is honestly probably just me, and the shorter time to kill that I'm noticing is probably due to the fact that I'm not wasting time aiming down my sights. But seriously, it seems like when I hip-fire this thing, people drop a lot quicker. Of course, that can also have something to do with the range, as you generally hip-fire when enemies are fairly close to you. Oh, and check this out as we join in on one of my teammates' killstreaks and completely waste a missile there. Now what happened there was one of my teammates called in a bombing run, and I was supposed to take command of one of the bombs that was being dropped and guide it into a building where these other enemies were, but I kind of hit the boost a little too quickly and just wound up hitting the wall. But that's alright, because we've built up to a few killstreaks of our own. Managed to pick up that support sentry gun and our own orbital care package drop. Now the sentry gun I have customized so that it's fully automated. I can just put it down and leave it alone and it'll go straight to work, just like sentry guns in the older Call of Duty games. Ooh, and get cooked, kid. The EM1 put that guy straight in the fryer and served him up for dinner. Alright now, as I said earlier, this gun did get a major buff in the latest patch for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the last gen systems, on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. That buff was mostly a damage increase, allowing you to drop people much quicker than you can right now. And that increase in damage really makes this a significant contender for the BAL-27 as best gun in the game. You know, up until this point, the BAL-27 was pretty much uncontested as being the best weapon in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Not so much because it's broken, the BAL-27 is perfectly fine in terms of weapon balance and stats and perks and all of that. It's just that most, if not all of the other weapons in the game don't come anywhere near it, and are actually fairly terrible. In my opinion, Sledgehammer really kind of screwed the pooch with weapon balancing in this. I mean, the ARX is terrible. The MK14 is probably the worst weapon in the game. As a matter of fact, most of the semi-automatics in this game are pretty bad like that. I can't quite remember the name of it. That semi-automatic submachine gun, the last one you unlock, oh my gosh, that thing is horrible. The EM1, I think it is. And you know, it's a similar story for most of the weapons in this game. And that's why you really don't see much variety whenever you enter a match. It's pretty much all BAL-27, AK-12s, or maybe the HBRA-3, which is a gun I really like, but it doesn't quite stack up to the BAL-27 in terms of performance. So again, I don't think guns like the BAL-27 are overpowered. It's certainly not the FAMAS from Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, the Type 95, which could drop people in 2 hits. Ooh, and did somebody order 2 flame-broiled cod kids? Because I just served them up on a platter. Oh man, I really do have too much fun with this gun. And I'm really going to have to ask some of you guys to forgive me. I know you are absolutely going to hate me for using the Call of Duty Star Wars laser weapon. But maybe when it gets buffed, when that patch finally drops on the PlayStation 4, you guys can give it a try yourself. You might be surprised how much you enjoy it. But for the most part, you should probably get used to seeing more of these within the matches that you're going to be playing on next-gen consoles, because I guarantee, whoa, and props to this guy for actually using the crossbow, but I guarantee you're going to be running into the EM1 laser quite a bit more often once that patch actually hits. I've been using this weapon for a while, so I really like it, but I went and played with it on the PlayStation 3 after the patch, and I can tell you, there is a significant difference. So be prepared to cook up some good old Call of Duty Thanksgiving dinner with the EM1 Directional Energy Weapon. You two can be cooking kids in no time. Oh, and alright, look here, the HBRA-3 in the final kill cam. This kid is going in hard and proving that that gun has what it takes. But alright guys, that about wraps up this match. We did wind up going 29-11 with 2 assists with the EM1 laser gun. We managed to cook ourselves up quite a few meals, and we did it before the patch, before this gun became quote-unquote broken. But alright, that about wraps up this video guys. If you like what you saw here, feel free to check out my channel where we'll have a ton more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare videos coming out soon. Well, that's it for me now guys. I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving and remind you to be thankful for all the things in your life, even if you don't have a lot. And you should always look towards tomorrow to be a better day. There's really no other way to live. But alright, as always, I am the Black Link. You guys stay frosty.